Marvin Vettori reacts to the news of Rober Whittaker pulling out of their fight. He also said he wants to fight Chimaev. Goes at Darren Till.
All right, fight is off. And one of the few guys who I do not have a problem with in the middleweight division is Rober Whittaker. So I wish him nothing but the best and a good recovery. I don't even know what's his injury, but you know, whatever. I believe he has his reasons, and you know, at the end of the day, it was so far out that it's all right. Even though I really wanted this fight, I mean, down the line, I believe we're gonna fight regardless, before or later. That's a fight that has to happen. I was really excited because I could have popped up in the pound for pound rankings with a dominant performance, but with that being said, I was nothing but the best. Recovery to Rober Whittaker. I wish to know what happened with him, but that's all right. Now, what are the options? There are not many options because a lot of guys are iffy out here, very iffy. Like, I cannot trust them to show up, you know. I cannot trust this guy to show up, so that's a really hard problem. You know, I'm not gonna lie, and again, this is another guy I really don't dislike. I actually kind of like the guy in a sense, and how he carry himself and stuff, and that's Kamzat. I really like, you know, I like, you know, like, it's one of those guys that when they were hyping him up, I'm like, it's okay, you know, like, this guy, I like the hype around him, and I know he's a real guy, and I mean, he might have been a little bit too high on himself, but that's part of the game, and I kind of like him. So, but that's a fight I would love, because it would bring the best out of me.
Henry Cejudo took to Twitter to call out fellow bantamweights and champion Aljamain Sterling. We know Cejudo recently entered the USADA testing pool, but it seems Triple C is real serious about reclaiming his gold, stating, "I'm coming back for these tomato cans, and I'm gonna right the wrong. Aljamain, you the #1 contender," which sparked a response from the champ, simply laughing off Cejudo's trash talk. Ali Abdelaziz posted a photo of Cejudo alongside Sean Shelby and tweeted, "I don't have much to say about this GOAT talk." Jake Paul gives his reaction to the Mike Tyson situation on Twitter, saying, "If you're being heckled in the public like Mike Tyson was, you should legally get half a pass to beat someone. This generation thinks they can get away with anything." With recent news that the victim had thrown a water bottle at Tyson on the plane, which sparked the attack, the public are beginning to draw back to the great Tyson quote we all know. Social media made you all comfortable with disrespecting people and not getting punched in the face for it. UFC President Dana White gave his response to the Tyson situation, posting a video captioned, "Hey dummies, for future reference, this is how you stay alive when bumping into Mike Tyson on an airplane." Kamaru Usman posted this on his Instagram story. "Hope he learned his lesson, stop effing with people. Sometimes people don't want to be bothered." Tommy Fury calls out Jake Paul after his dominant win.
This should have been done a long time ago in December. But if you want it, I'm here and I'm ready for you, and I'll cut you and chop you to bits just like I did there. Get the contract signed, you bum. Let's get it done once and for all.
Jake Paul responded to Fury saying, "Congrats on beating a 10-1 fighter, but that stadium was empty. When I fight, the stadium is full. When Tommy fights, no one gives an F. And that's in his home country. Let's see how the Anderson Silva's event does." UFC fighters all want a piece of Dustin Poirier. Poirier's simple tweet, "I want to fight," sparked the attention of welterweights. "Let's go jump Colby," Bilal Muhammad said after coming off a dominant win against Luque. Gilbert Burns also posed the idea of a fight at welterweight with Dustin Poirier, whilst Dustin expressed his interest in creating a 165-pound division. Let us know in the comments below who you'd like to see Dustin fight next. That's it for today's MMA news. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button to stay tuned and never miss a beat in the MMA world.